Thank you for that breakdown, Ian. The lights have gone out for the 2026 Formula One season. The season kicked off this past Sunday with round 1 of 24 taking place in Australia. However, the action-packed sport will take on a new look this season with new regulations and an 11th team. Cadillac is officially joining the grid with Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas returning to F1 after not being on the grid last year. The new regulations impact the entire structure of the cars. They will be smaller, lighter, and the drag reduction system has been replaced as well. DRS is being replaced by the overtake button, essentially allowing drivers to have a new power button that allows them to recharge their battery and deploy that energy for longer periods of time as compared to previous seasons. As for the first race of the year, George Russell took home the win, with Mercedes achieving a 1-2 podium finish. Ferrari are also looking to be a strong team this year. Charles Leclerc took home third with Lewis Hamilton right behind him in fourth. Max Verstappen also had an impressive race as he climbed through the grid, finishing P6 after starting P20th. Reigning world champion Lando Norris managed to hold on to P5 after struggling with the car all weekend and was the only McLaren driver to score points after Oscar Piastri crashed out prior to the race start. Speaking of crashes, the race saw to 4 other drivers being unable to complete the race. If this is what Race 1 had in store, this season will definitely be an exciting thing to watch. You can watch the races this season on the Apple TV app. Now moving away from motorsports, the trade deadline has just passed for the NHL, and teams have made some surprising moves. Prior to the Olympic break, the biggest trade came from the New York Rangers when they sent Artemi Panarin to the Kings. During the Olympics, there was a freeze on NHL teams making any trades or moves, so teams have been itching to shake up their rosters. Just to recap on a few moves, on March 5th, Michael Bunting is heading to his 5th team in the last 7 years, with Nashville trading him to Dallas. The Maple Leafs are already moving on from Nicholas Waugh after acquiring him this past offseason in a one-on-one trade with the Golden Knights that sent Mitch Marner to Vegas. Roy was traded to Colorado for 2 draft picks. Other shocking moves include the Washington Capitals trading cornerstone defenseman John Carlson to the Anaheim Ducks. Carlson has been with Washington his entire career since being drafted in the first round of the 2008 draft. Another shocking move came from Calgary, sending Nazem Kadri back to Colorado, where he helped them win the 2022 Stanley Cup. Teams are still able to make roster moves, but any player added to a roster going forward will not be able to play in the playoffs. There is just over a month left of the regular season. You can watch the action on ESPN, TNT, ABC, and NHL Network. For our last national story, the World Baseball Classic has just begun. This is an international tournament that takes place every 4 years that features 20 nations and players from major leagues worldwide. This year will be the 6th time that the tournament has been played and will run from March 5th through the 17th. The last WBC was won by Team Japan in 2023 after defeating Team USA 3-2 in the championship game. That championship game had an exciting end with two-way star player Shohei Ohtani striking out 3-time AL MVP and MLB teammate at the time, Mike Trout, to win the game. Team USA have shown off why they are favored to win the tournament this time around, outscoring their opponents 24-6 so far. Team Japan opened their WBC run with a 13-0 win over Chinese Taipei. Shohei Ohtani went 3 for 4 at the plate, hitting a grand slam and ending the game with 5 RBIs of his own. Group play is taking place currently with single elimination games starting on the 13th. You can expect exciting baseball over the next few weeks as you watch the best of the best take on each other at the national stage. WBC games are being played across 4 cities: Miami, Houston, Tokyo, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. You can find the games on Fox and FS1. That is all for National Stories this episode. I'm Samantha O'Connor. Now back to Walker at the desk.